point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Buffalo 86, Panther 60.
Ward. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. And they've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
18 Roderick, 19
Throwing now, Ward. And that's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
13. Oh.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's right. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. A give up the middle to right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And now they'll shift things around.
Hey, report. Hey, you. Yo. You at X. You change it.
Now Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down.
13. Hey, middle. Sit up!
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you bring the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Dragon 60, go!
Throwing is Ward.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Here's Ward.
He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
To the air again, Ward. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Shamar Stewart
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Let's go. Trap 50. 70 Timberwolves. Hey.
Now Ward. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 57 yards.
And the Texans are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey,
The slot man in motion right. To throw is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now it's Jackson. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
13.
Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown! A great play there. 39 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, first and 10. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 8. To throw, here's Ward. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Ward. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 8. Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Jackson. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote a little Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
2nd and 10.
Ready, 79, pass, go!
To throw is Ward. And complete to Drake London.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.